question of the day. It's National Library Day. What do you like about your library? It's also first day of kindergarten day or something like that. Do you remember your first day of kindergarten? Now, for the kindergarten, I don't remember kindergarten. Not the first day. I remember where I went. St. Luke's Lutheran School on Nunley Road, and it wasn't technically Mount Clemens, but I think it was a Mount Clemens mailing address. It was some like odd. Sorry about my finger being in the way there. Some very small technical area, but I do remember my first day of nursery school. I cried because I wanted to go with my mom. I didn't want to leave my mom, and I did see other kids come in after me, not the same day, but as I stayed in nursery school, and some of them had the same problem, some of them didn't. But you got to understand, I was never away from my mom. I rarely ever went to a babysitter. I don't think by that time I had ever been to a babysitter where I wasn't with my brother and sister, like my mom and dad. My parents were still married at the time. My mom and dad would go out on dates and we'd get a babysitter, but that would be usually at night or in the late evening, and my brother and sister would be with me. So, it wasn't an all-day thing. I was alone, blah, blah, while I wasn't with my siblings. Flash says hi. And for my library has a lot of things. I do puzzle time on Tuesday. It's a Hudson Carnegie District Library in Hudson, Michigan. Tuesdays are puzzle time. They have a monthly book club. This book of the month is The Woman They Could Not Silence. I'll be doing a podcast on that. Elizabeth, what was it? Mrs. Not Paulding. Elizabeth Parker. I think it started with a P. Elizabeth, whatever. Pershing or something. Paulding. And the author is Kate Moore. And I got another review. I just published my reveal, and I got another reveal. This hen, I think I got another broody hen. So I think I have 3 broody hens. So I already fed the cats this morning. I'm going to go in here and check on my broody. She didn't settle in as well as the last broody did. It might be because of this noisy tumbler. I just hit that. Ugh. I hate how them wheelbarrows have long handles. So you can't push in. So there she is. She's got 2 eggs. Now if this hen is broody, she's only getting 1 egg. I'm taking one of them eggs out. And here's the one who's been broody. So Mila, I don't know if you're watching. Nobody's watching. It says nobody's watching right now. So Mila, if you watch this later, I'm just going to tell you, I looked to see where my previous artichokes were, and so I looked at them. Nothing seemed to be coming up, and I did looked up to see where they'd be perennials, and I'm in area 5B. I don't think they're perennials in 5B. I think they said they were perennials in zones 8 through 9 or something like that. I don't think they're perennials in my area. So I'm just going to I'm going to treat them like they were annuals and just plant other stuff there. I got to get my soil turned, and I got to give them food. Still too early to plant here. The typical state of, what is it? I don't think it's Mother's Day. I think it's after Mother's Day is the time when it's safe to plant in my zone. But I do know a lot of people, like I said, they put the little cat tree plastic jar things on top. Like they'll start out even with seed. Sorry, I forgot I got my camera lensy thing on upside down. Anyways, so they'll plant either buy seed or plant their like indoor grown plants outside at this time, and they'll just cover it with the cat treat plastic tub thing that I showed you in the other video. Every time it gets supposed to freeze. But I don't know, some people say like just even putting the plants in when it's this cold out, it might, like the coldness from the ground might shock them and kill them. See, she's going nuts all over here, but she is broody. So I don't know. She got to settle down, because I don't want her taking all my eggs. I think the other hens want to go broody too. That's why they were putting them over there. It was funny. We had one hen, one broody hen, and then two hens. Either one other was broody or was just laying eggs, and then another one that was just laying eggs. So you had three hens in that one spot, that one corner nesty box. Oh, let me get. See, I forget everything. I got to, and I can't talk and video at the same time. I can't talk and think at the same time. Let's see. I think this is where. Hold on. They act like I'm gonna get them or something. I do have to fill up the feeder. Yeah, Freckles is in there. I got two Freckles. The ones with the light spots. I still haven't seen an oriole. I heard an oriole one day. One day for a few hours, I was hearing an oriole outside, or what sounded like an oriole. And I checked on the Cornell bird site, and I listened to the oriole sound, and it did sound accurate. It sounded like, that was the oriole. And I haven't seen anything since. I got jelly in that feeder down, that hummingbird feeder down there. I got an oriole feeder over on the other side of the house. Yeah, I haven't. But I don't know. I got two oriole feeders. The one oriole feeder is just a nectar feeder, and them just don't. Last year I tried that, and it didn't seem like it caught any orioles. But who knows? They might have showed up when I wasn't watching. And then I got another oriole feeder that has kind of like studs on the side that you can put in orange. And then in the middle there's a jelly, like a little cup for jelly. I should put new jelly in that because that jelly's kind of old now. And it got rained on. But it's got a roof on it, so it isn't too bad. The problem, what do y'all do about ants when it comes to your hummingbird feeders and your hummingbird feeders, your jelly feeders, your orange, your oriole feeders? Sorry, I keep putting my hand in front of it. I keep forgetting that whatever you call that, the thing where the camera takes the picture out of, it's over in the bottom right hand corner. I flipped the tablet around wrong when I was setting it up, and I don't know if I flipped it around if I could still video and streaming. So today I'm going to try, because it's nice out. I mean, it's a little windy and it's a little chilly, but I am going to try and get an hour or two in at the garden. So So if Mila's watching, she always wants to know, did you go to work today? Today I am going to do an hour or two. I do have puzzle time this afternoon, this early afternoon. I'm going to show you this feeder. Hopefully, I know Mila was having a problem yesterday with her, this right here is usually when my streaming goes out. I don't know why, but sometimes when I'm walking around right around this corner of the house, my streaming goes out. So they're way down there. Let me see if I can get way down there on that shepherd hook. That's the nectar feeder. That needs to be refilled too, because that nectar's pretty good. And they say, refill it every whenever. And I'm like, I'm not doing that because sugar's too expensive. Plus, it's a lot of work refilling these dang things. You got to wash them and whatever. So I refill them just when I think they need it. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to take that. There's Stray Cat. He is lonely after his buddy Tommy Toes died. I think he's trying to cozy up with the other cats to get another friend. Well, anyways, I just dropped it. That's what I get for holding it by the S hook instead of the clip. Okay, so I guess I will see you later, and I hope you all have a good day. And check out Mila's channel, Bowser's Funny Farm. She has goats and chickens and cats and dogs and ducks. So go over there and like, subscribe, comment, blah, blah, blah. She's trying to monetize. I'm not.